In this video, I want us to discuss about ways of reducing the impact of climate change. This is your presenter, Dr. Kibet. Climate change is one of the most talked about issues in the world today. To prevent irreversible harm to the Earth's life support systems, humanity must emit less climate-warming greenhouse gases, including carbon dioxide, which also removing excess carbon dioxide from the atmosphere. This will require an urgent and large-scale transition to clean and renewable sources of energy. But even if the world stopped using fossil fuels completely, it would fail to avert a disastrous climatic scenario if we do not also reverse the destruction of ecosystems such as forests that absorb and store carbon. No matter what, if we don't protect and restore nature, we will fail to prevent catastrophic climate breakdown. Climate change has already begun to impact our planet in more ways than we can think. Temperatures continue to rise throughout the planet, and we are experiencing changes in precipitation patterns as we have never seen before. The main cause of these catastrophic effects on our planet is pollution. Saving the environment starts with us, and it is our responsibility to act against these terrible changes to preserve the planet for future generations. So in the following section, I want just to bring out some few ways that can help reduce climate change. Point number 1, be more conservative with energy usage. This is a great way to prevent pollution. It causes the power plants to expend less energy that can lead to the production of greenhouse gases. For example, turn off lights and unplug devices that you are not using. Replace your light bulbs with energy efficient light bulbs to help you save electricity too. Point number 2, get active and vote. One of the best ways to improve climate change is to help those who fight against it get into office. This means voting for legislation and politicians that aid against detrimental effects of climate change. So let's get involved and be active. Point number 3, recycling. Manufacturing plants emit a large number of greenhouse gases per year. It is unavoidable in the production of goods that we use on a regular basis. So we need to invest in recycling. Recycling is a cost-effective and eco-friendly process that eliminates waste and doesn't emit greenhouse gases. Point number 4, keep fossil fuels in the ground. Fossil fuels include coal, oil, and gas, and the more that are extracted and burned, the worse climate change will get. All countries need to move their economies away from fossil fuels as soon as possible. Point number 5, invest in renewable energy. Changing our main energy source or sources to clean and renewable energy is the best way to stop using fossil fuels. This includes technologies like solar, wind, wave, tidal, and geothermal power. Point number 6, switch to sustainable transport. Petrol and diesel vehicles, planes, and ships use fossil fuels. Reducing car use, switching to electric vehicles, and minimizing plane travel would not only help stop climate change, but it will reduce air pollution. Point number 7. Restore nature to observe more carbon. The natural world is very good at cleaning up our emissions, but we need to look after it. Planting trees is in the right places, or giving land back to nature through rewilding schemes is a good plan or a place to start. This is because photosynthesizing plants draw down carbon dioxide as they grow, locking it away in the soils. Point number 8. Protect forests like Amazon and others. Forests are crucial in the fight against climate change, and protecting them is an important climate solution. Cutting down forests on an industrial scale destroys giant trees. We could be sucking up huge amounts of carbon. Point number 9. Protect the oceans. Oceans also absorb large amounts of carbon dioxide from the atmosphere, which helps to keep our climate stable. But many are overfished, used for oil and gas drilling, or threatened by deep sea mining. Protecting oceans and the life in them is ultimately a way to protect ourselves from climate change. Point number 10. Reduce plastic. Plastic is made from oil, and the process of extracting, refining, and turning oil into plastics, or even polyester for clothing, is intense. It doesn't break down quickly in nature, so a lot of plastics burned, which contributes to emissions of greenhouse gases. And finally, educate yourself and others. The importance of educating others about climate change cannot be overstated in our modern society. There are many platforms for us to utilize that can allow us to spread our message easily. So whether you use word or mouth or social media, there are always ways to educate others on what climate change is doing to our planet. So that marks the end of my presentation, where I have been discussing ways of reducing the impact of climate change. If you like my video, kindly subscribe, you like, or you share. Thank you. God bless.